We must be able to discern what has value, what has worth. And once we know what has worth, we must decide to tend to those things. We must be responsible for the gifts that we have been given. We are called to usher in the kingdom of heaven, to allow the light to be seen here on earth.
This takes some courage for me, continuing to practice on the path when people are walking by. Good morning. I'm very well, thank you.
Seen you out here before, but not on the trail.
Yeah, playing my own comeback music. You know, I feel like it's my montage music. I worked in physical therapy for many years, and I'm integrating a lot of balance, strength, and flexibility.
Can I get pictures of you?
Yeah, sure, that'd be great. I've been developing these movements with the violin. A friend told me, you are the music. He said, you don't have to become the music. I'm kind of doing this integrated practice, trying to realize that I am the music.
So you do physical therapy?
Well, I did for 8 years. I was a physical therapist assistant licensed in the state of New Mexico, but I do not do it any longer. I'm not practicing under that license, but I'm just drawing from all of the experience that I've had and seeking personal healing and also helping others in their own physical recovery processes. I'm involved in this project called Labor and the Expression of Worth, and it's really just about each of us focusing on what has worth. And so this is just my part. Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
You know, you may be the Pied Piper before you know it, with a following all around the park.
We never know what might happen.
Hey, it was good to chat with you.
Thank you. You got the Beatles shirt on. You got the Abbey Road.
I do. I bought that in Liverpool about 5 years ago. My wife and I went to Great Britain and spent a week over there. And I thought, you know, I'm so yeah, with this logical to pick that swing up. I'm sure it was made in China, just like everything else.
But you were there, right?
You know, but this actually was bought in Liverpool. So
that's a Beatles shirt bought in Liverpool.
That's right. That's right.
I love it. I'm so grateful that you stopped to say hi this morning.
Well, I'm glad that I did.
Thank
I
you
walk
very
my
much.
dog every day.
Yes, I see you. I know your face. I've seen you.
I'll stop and chat with you
Okay,
more.
wonderful. Sounds great. Thank
sir.
you.
You
Thank
have a
you.
good day.
Very nice to meet you.
Come on.
Yes.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
that was
wonderful
awesome.
for me.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Thank
you so much. Sam stopped by earlier, and I found myself describing to him this union between the fine motor skills and the gross motor skills. Activating these fine motor skills while we are doing gross motor activities like running or dancing, you know, working on balance, working on flexibility as we're playing, working on strengthening as we're playing. And it's a different experience than kind of locking oneself in a practice room and hunching over a guitar. I find that much of my practice life has been very isolated, very secluded. Music has been such a gift, but my desire for excellence has caused me to spend a lot of time alone, and time that I honestly loved. I treasure time alone, but that's one reason I love a park, is because you can come to a park and be around people, but not necessarily with people. And then you can move in and out of each other's lives, on the path, off the path, little visits come and go. And that makes sense. Allowing people to pass through. Jeannie, Sam, many people I've met, and I, of course, just never know their names. I've had so many powerful experiences. Continuing to develop this practice. This is just now coming into the world, but it's been something that I've been cultivating on some level here and there. I was just realizing this morning that the practice I did on the violin this winter was absolutely necessary for me to cross over this barrier, right? To bring my physical body into the violin. So I spent a lot of time this winter devoted to that instrument every day, asking of myself to spend the necessary time because I love her. I've named her Sophia. wisdom. I believe that wisdom speaks to me as I hold this instrument, as I place worth, as I place value on this instrument as a tool that assists me to interface. I got this from the Luna family. Just got my bow rehaired, 2 bows rehaired at Oklahoma Strings. Thank you very much for your service, my friend. That's the Andrew Bird chord on the violin. Andrew Bird. Yeah. This tall, lean, white-haired gentleman was running along the path, just beaming a smile in my direction. I raised my bow hand in the air, and I said, "Let's do the hard work. Let's do the hard work." He smiled and returned the sentiment. I could see the hard work in him. I could see that expression of worth in him.
Labor and the expression of worth.